sort of plant that is, but the stem has pods growing on it like green beans.
It looks like it's got worms. It looks like it has worms, doesn't it? Maybe we can chop it.
I don't think that.
I think it would work.
No, that won't clean the sand out.
How do we clean sand out? How do you clean? Oh, maybe a rope.
No, that.
Cleaning sand. Water would clean the sand, right?
No, that won't. Okay, it may be just what I need.
Wait, I thought I tried this.
A couple of those pods are hanging from the branch.
I thought I tried that.
Yeah, I think it could be used to clean out that sand. Ready. Now I think I can insert the key.
What do those pods have anything to do with cleaning sand out with it?
Well, I hope the key will go in now. Great! The monolith is moving! I did it! The time has come to uncover the hidden mystery behind all this.
Sweet, merciful crap!
I just keep wondering what I might find in there. And the truth is, I'm a bit nervous. Anyway, here we go.
He's gonna get eaten by a sandworm. You gotta wonder, how did those stay lit? How are those lit? Wait, are there Hopies in here?
Hello, my young friend.
Oh.
I see that you have taken the wise path and managed to
Well,
reach this place.
Hey!
I knew you would be able to.
Wapuchin? Is that you?
Yes, I am Wapuchum, the last of the Hopi chiefs. Do not fear. Come closer.
Are all the other ones dead?
But what are you doing here? I don't get it.
There is nothing to get. Listen, you do not know it, but this is what you have come in search of.
It's a
That's-
finger.
I know what it is. The man who put it here brought dishonor to his Hopi blood by hiding it in this sacred place. It is up to you to remove it and distance this rotten seed from our pure land.
Who does it belong to?
I am not the one to answer this question. You must ask the one who brought shame to his race by hiding it here.
That person's dead.
So,
What do you mean, so? I can't ask a dead person.
I assure you that you can.
But how?
You must find the path. I know that you will be able to. Now you must leave. But first, leave the sacred Hopi key here. This sacred place must never again be desecrated.
Okay, I understand. Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chief Wapuchin. Will we ever meet again?
Someday, my young friend. Goodbye, and may Okiwak's light shine on your path.
Same to you, Wapuchin. Goodbye.
Wait, we forgot the finger!
Whoa! I thought I was gonna decipher the mystery, but far from it. I found an even greater one. We've crossed half the country for a bottle with a finger inside. It is a real human finger, I'm sure of it. Bottled in formaldehyde to preserve it properly. But who in the world does this finger belong to that it would be so important? And there would be so many people willing to kill to get it. And as for finding Wapuchim inside there, I'd rather not even talk about it. This is all nuts! Anyway, I'll eventually think of a plan after we get Gina back and get her leg fixed up.
Hey, we got a finger.
I'm afraid we're worse off than before. Who in the world could that finger belong to?
Ah. Maybe it's me from the future? I'm gonna go with me from the future. Here you go, Gina. Look, here's the finger. I'll show it to you.
I don't see any reason for doing.
Alright, fine. We'll patch you up, whatever.
Let me just use the rope to tie the pieces of wood on tight. That'll make a good split. Let's see.
Let's see if
Gina,
he does it
try not
right.
to move.
You
I'm
think he's gonna
put a
do it
splint on
right?
your leg.
It's gotta be above the knee.
Ow!
Okay, I think it'll work. Gina,
He
it's time to
didn't do
go.
it right.
We've got to get through the mine. But don't worry, I'll help you. And
Yes, but tell me, what happened in that crypt? Did you get inside?
yeah, I went in and,
What did you find inside? Tell me.
well, it was all really weird. I'll tell you on the way.
But
Give it a rest. We have a long walk ahead through the mine. We'll have to stop more than once for rest, so I'll have plenty of time to give you a thorough report. Come on, let's go. I think I know of
That's a
someone who
bad
picks up your leg.
splint.
You're doing great. Put your arm around my shoulder.
See, look! She shouldn't be able to bend her knee. That's bad. That's
Oscar.
bad.
My friend Gina has an injured leg. Mama Dorita can cure her, right?
Of course. Come on, get in here.
Would you believe? Gina was alive! I was flabbergasted to find her after thinking I'd lost her forever. As for the mystery we were trying to solve, we were almost worse off than in the beginning. All we had was a human finger in a bottle of formaldehyde, and that was an even greater mystery than the crucifix itself. Thank goodness I could count on Mama Dorita's help, which was more than just fixing up Gina's leg.
The Indian, the nun, and the
Now
finger.
then, a bit of rest while the master plaster I've placed on her takes effect, and she'll be just like new in a short while. In the meantime, your little girlfriend had better stay here and not move a step.
Thank you so much,
What
Mama
in the
Dorita.
heck am I
You are
looking
so
at right
kind,
now?
ma'am.
De nada. You said your name was Brian, right?
Yes, ma'am. Brian. Brian Basco.
Muy bien, Brian. Something tells me you are also in need of my help. What can I do for you? And please, stop calling me ma'am.
Well, ma'am, I mean, miss. I need to speak with a dead person.
Do you mean speak with the spirit of a dead person? Very well, I can help you with that. However, you must know that in addition to myself, I will need a medium while I perform the call to the other side. Furthermore, experience tells me that it is of the utmost importance for the success of the seance that the person with close emotional ties to the spirit remain present. To spice things up a bit, if you catch my drift. Of course, you must keep in mind that you may wish to communicate with the unliving, but the unliving may not wish to communicate with you.
As for the person with close emotional ties to the spirit, there's no problem. That person is Gina.
Very well then, that problem is solved. All we have to take care of is the topic of the medium.
Is the medium the finger?
Why do we need a medium?
Look, spirits are intangible entities, and as such, they cannot produce any sounds whatsoever, unless they enter into the body of a living person and use it in order to speak. That is what mediums are for.
I don't
They are
know.
referred to as horses in certain cultures.
I think I'd rather upgrade it to a large. I don't think medium's big enough.
Where can I find a medium around here?
I used to work with a woman from Nacozari, a town south of the Mexican border. She was an excellent medium, but one day we experienced a bit of a rough seance, and she swore never to work as a medium again. Besides the woman from Nacozari, I don't know of anyone else around here.
What about using Oscar as a medium?
Impossible! Oscar is a marvelous person, but he is in no way prepared to act
About
as
the
a medium.
chicken.
I think I could be a medium.
You? I think not. Come closer and look into my eyes. No, you cannot. Your eyes reveal that you are unprepared to lower your level of consciousness enough to fall into a trance.
That's true. Brian doesn't have much in the way of consciousness to lower. I mean, in all honesty.
Okay, I see what you mean.
I am delighted.
How did Oscar start working for you?
Well, I can't tell you anything about Oscar's past life. That is his own business, and it is up to him to speak about it if he wishes. What I can tell you is that his life had gone astray when I met him. He was like a boy lost in the woods, with no idea where to turn. I did what I could to help him because I immediately sensed a pure soul trapped inside that strong, huge body. He is very grateful to me, and that is why he insists on remaining by my side. I have told him time and again to get on with his life and forget about me. But he says his only mission in life is to stick by me and serve me in every possible way.
Okay.
I'd like to see Gina.
Go ahead. You know where to find her.
Gina!
Brian, hi.
Stop moving your
Hey,
leg.
you shouldn't move that leg too much. Mama Dorita says you'll heal in no time, as long as you rest.
I'm just a bit nervous. The concoction that woman put on my leg is really making me itch. Plus, I can't stop thinking about what you told me inside the mine as we were coming here. Especially the part about the human finger in the bottle of formaldehyde. My God, Brian, what are we gonna do now?
Well, I've been giving it some thought, and all I can think of is one thing.
What do you propose?
Look, I can't stop thinking about something that Indian chief told me.
That Wapu something guy?
Wupuchim, yeah. I asked him what that bottle with the finger meant, and he said that the man who took it there should answer that question. I told him that guy is dead. But Wupuchim said that wasn't necessarily an obstacle.
You mean we should talk with...
Yes, with your father. I know it'll be hard for you, but I don't see any other way out.
I understand. Don't worry about it, but do you really think we can speak with a dead person?
Just a few days ago, I would have answered you with a resounding no. But now, after all the things that have happened to me, and what I've seen since we met, I don't know. I think almost anything is possible. Besides, what harm can it do to try?
I guess none. What have we got to lose? But how in the world will we do it?
With the help of Mama Dorita. She's knowledgeable about these things. However, there's one thing that concerns me. Wupuchim said that the person who hid the bottle in the sacred crypt had Hopi blood, so it couldn't have been your father.
Oh, yeah. No, of course not. It couldn't be him. Well, I suppose there are more people mixed up in this strange story.
Yeah, I guess that's it. Anyway, your dad has to be able to explain everything.
I'm sure he can. So, when should we do it?
I have to get a medium for the seance.
Okay. Well, keep me informed, please.
I'll just go to Wendy's, get myself a medium.
How are you feeling?
Better and better. I must admit, Mama Dorita knows what she's doing.
I want some Doritos.
I'm out of here. I have to work on finding a medium.
That's okay. I hate having to stay here without moving, and without helping you.
You just have to think about healing as fast as you can. See you later.
Be careful. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye! So that's Kim.
Oscar!
You know where to find a medium, Oscar? I say medium at Starbucks, and they don't ask me if I mean a venti. I say medium. I want a medium.
Oh,
Okay.
it's old. I don't think I'll risk having Oscar catch me.
Oh. I don't want to sneak into the house. Alright, now we need a medium. I think, you notice how this is like, why is it grayed out?
No, I don't think it would do me any good to and I wouldn't even think of...
Okay, we just can't go there, that's why. Who do you think would be a good medium? You think the guy who... Maybe that one dude's back.
Hey,
he is back.
That guy over there must be Rutger.
Hey, Rudiger's here.
Hello, Rutger, right?
Yeah. And you're Brian, I bet. Saturn's told me about you. By the way, that helmet you gave me is way cool. You wouldn't happen to have another one for me, would ya?
No, sorry. I only had that one.
Well, if you ever come across another one, keep Mr. Rutger in mind.
Sure thing.
Awesome, man.
Hey, that music you were playing sounded really neat.
You thought it was cool? Playing the bongos totally mellows me out. It's my hobby, you know.
There's a coffee shop that gives you 10% off if you order their sizes. That's funny. I like how all the sizes at Starbucks basically mean large.
The greenhouse you've set up here is really something.
Thanks, man. Plants are my life. That is the truth. I've mostly got African spices in here. You know why? 'Cause Africa is the mother of life.
You might walk away if they said that.
I was thinking, you wouldn't happen to know of a plant or something like that that would help a person go into a trance, would ya?
To enter a trance? You mean to trip out, right? I have some knowledge in that area.
Do you think you could prepare me some of that?
I could, but look, I don't know if you're aware of how things work around here.
Oh yeah, I should give you something in exchange. That's it, right?
You got it.
And what might that something be?
I don't know. I don't really need anything. Something I might like, you know.
It's plants. Plants grow back. Lame.
Could you tell me exactly what the Rastafarian beliefs consists of?
No.
I'll just go on my way, Wrecker. See ya!
See ya!
Well, now I have to figure out what he would want. Maybe he would want this.
That doesn't seem like a very... You won't get anywhere.
Maybe he would want an axe.
Yeah, I think that might be the thing to do. Hey, Wrecker.
Hey, what's up?
I believe I have something you might be interested in.
Let me see, man. Ah, yes. It's a fine Hopi axe pipe. Very nice, man.
I'm glad you like it. Do we have a deal then? The pipe, in exchange for preparing what we
Oh,
talked
it's a
about.
pipe too.
Oh, yes. It's a deal.
It's a pipe as well.
This is sweet as honey. Take a puff.
No thanks. I don't smoke.
Listen, didn't you want some herbal pleasure to lighten you up a bit?
Yeah, but...
Well, this is the thing. Smoke.
Okay.
Wow, giving in to peer pressure. Peer pressure.
I'm not used to this, so one drag will do. Whoa. I feel dizzy already. I better get out of here fast. I believe I'm ready to act as a medium.
Let's see. Show me your eyes. No, be better, but no. I must say your disposition for lowering consciousness enough to go into a trance has improved, but you still don't seem adequately prepared.
Well, farts.
Well,
Bye.
It's always complicated. It's always complicated. We have to, it's like 87,000 steps. This is not where I want to be. It's just got to be more and more complicated. I wish I would have kept the tomahawk so I could like open the liquor store, but oh well.
Brian, so you made it to the Hopi village, did you?
Hey,
Come on, get up here right
where are
away
you?
and tell me how you did it.
Oh,
Okay, I'm
there you
coming.
are. That looks dangerous. I think you'd fall off on accident. Hey.
How did you find out?
News gets around fast. And I also know you didn't come back from the Hopi village alone. You didn't tell me about the girl.
You see, I thought she was dead, and I didn't feel like talking about it.
Oh, I think there are lots of things you'd rather not talk to me about. Don't you think it's time you told me the truth about how you got here?
Well, all right, but I'm warning you, it's a crazy story.
Oh, don't worry. All the better.
Here goes. A few days ago, I started off... Gina is at Mama Dorita's house letting her leg heal, while I try to figure out the meaning of a bottle of formaldehyde with the human finger floating inside. That's all. You didn't believe a word I said, did you?
No, you're wrong.
Yeah, I need some
I
flaming
know
nose.
when someone lies to me, and you weren't lying. Plus, Brian, I kind of like you. You can count on me to give you a hand with whatever you need.
That's great, Sushi. Thanks.
Okay. Can I have, Hey, look, it's the internet. How did they get internet and electricity out here? Like, seriously, how do they get the internet?
Let's see. A scanner, a printer, a laptop, a digital clock, and a plant. A cactus, to be precise. Nope, don't need any of that. Sushi, I'm sorry for disturbing you.
No problem.
I see you're working on the computer, but what exactly are you doing?
I'm a computer expert and, well, let's just say I'm especially interested in everything involving the internet.
Oh, you mean you spend all day surfing the net?
Oh no, I assure you I do much more than just surf the net. Do you remember that scandal in the government a few months ago? Because a hacker broke into the system and showed it was not invincible?
Yeah, of course I remember. That was big news. Didn't the hacker leave behind a signature, like Jane something?
Janie Guitar.
Yeah, that's it. Hey, so it was you. Are you a hacker?
I sure am. And to be honest, I think I'm the best of all.
Unbelievable! Actually, despite the pseudonym, I always thought Janie Guitar was a man.
Typical chauvinistic attitude. Well, you should know that there are many females among the most famous hackers in the world. Have you heard of the A-Team?
Of course, those guys have created some major trouble.
Those guys? No. They are two sisters, Alba and Erin, and they're very good friends of mine. Those gals are hot stuff, let me tell you.
If you think you're the best there is, you're probably not. Just saying. It's a bad sign.
You think I should have gone to Berkeley instead of getting mixed up in this?
The question is that what you think? I don't think so. You know you couldn't leave this half solved. If you had, you would have spent the rest of your life wondering what would have happened if you'd stuck to it.
I mean, by this point, maybe. But at the beginning, I could have just not done stuff because she happened to be attractive.
Anyway, Sushi, we'll talk later.
All right, see you later.
I still feel like my motivations are not good.
That is one cool item. What would I gain by moving it around?
I can go to the right side. It's over there. Hey, look, it's Hollywood Monsters. Wait, where am I? Oh, I'm over here. Go downstairs. What's this? Go downstairs. What? Why the heck would I want to be over here? doesn't seem to be any reason to be over here at all. Oh, that's how they get internet.
It moves from time to time.
That's how they get
Yes,
the
it's aiming
internet.
at different geostationary satellites.
That's how they get the internet, probably. Satellite internet, which means it sucks.
It's not lit. What for? It's not at all. I don't know what each of these... That is...
Wonder if I can do more stuff here. Like, do I have access to this area now? I do. I have access to this area now. I never had access to this area before, so...
As usual, a bell and a check-in book. What would I want that for? Besides, I think Sushi left it out here for...
There seems to be nothing, literally nothing in here. Nothing at all. Wire brain. It's a wonderful internet known as plot contrivance. Maybe they just use a modem. Dial-up internet was still a thing, right? I mean, she's a hacker. She can hack the internet. She can hack herself. She can hack herself up some internet. Is he pissed at me? Let's see if he's pissed at me. Whoa!
Hello, Saturn. How's it going with the idea blasting helmet?
Hello, BB. The helmet is excellent. Amazing. The only problem is the Great Desequa.
The what?
The statue I had hanging on the crane. It's disappeared. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
Me? No, not a clue. It's so odd, don't you think?
Yeah. Well, I hope it's just one of Rutger's little practical jokes, though he assured me he knows nothing.
Don't worry. I'm sure it'll turn up.
I hope so.
I see you're working on a stone sculpture right now.
Yes, I can't tell you exactly what it is that I'm sculpting, but I've been struck with great inspiration.
Now that you've got your inspiration back, could you return the helmet to me?
Return the idea-forming helmet? Not a chance. A deal is a deal.
Alright.
We'll discuss that later, Saturn. See you soon.
Ciao.
Why do I want the I want the helmet back? Hey, this thing's gone. Where'd it go? My little statue. My little piece of art. It's gone. Where'd it go? Oh man. It was my masterpiece. My grand work. And now it is gone. Never to be seen again.
It's used to control the... No, I don't need to use the...
I hope you didn't say that out loud. Phone freaking. Phone freaking probably worked still at this point in time. Did it not?
Now, I'm not... But I can't waste it. Nice little trick.
Okay, not sure what I need to do now, to be honest. Let's go back to the crater. Maybe our dude is back. I can't remember his name. Captain Crunchwhistle. Yeah, Captain Crunchwhistle.
What the heck? I can't believe it. All of Joshua's stuff has disappeared. I'm not even gonna try to understand what happened. Place is really starting to freak me out. I'm out of here. And I'll try to stay as far away as possible.
Alright, well, apparently this place and this place are not places I can go anymore. So, it's really the town, and that's it. Maybe I can talk to, Rudiger. Wait, where am I going? What am I doing? Why can't... Oh, there we go. It's like, why can't I go in? His name's not really Rudiger.
Hey, Rucker.
His name's Rucker.
Hey, what's up?
That stuff you put in the pipe didn't work. I need something a bit stronger.
More powerful, huh? I think I know what you need. I was just recently studying some old Indian shaman recipes. There is one that the Hopi tribe's medicine men used to use. Have you heard of them Hopi Indians?
Yeah, I've heard something about it.
Apparently, these Hopi medicine men used to make a brew that was mighty strong. They said they used it to help their spirit leave their body and be able to get closer to Kichi Manitou, the Great Spirit.
That is just what I need. Can you make it for me?
I'm afraid not.
No.
I have all the ingredients except one. The most essential of all, the Yawaskel.
Yawaskal?
Yeah, you get it from inside these pods that grow on a plant which grows in this area. The problem is, I haven't been able to find that plant anywhere, even though I've searched throughout the region for weeks. Seems this crazy plant only grows on sacred Hopi lands.
Huh. And do you know what the Yawaskal looks like?
From the drawings I've seen, they're bumpy balls of a dark red color. I've studied the topic quite a bit, and though I've never seen any of those balls myself, I'm sure I could identify one if I saw it.
Very interesting, Rucker. I've got to go now. Let's keep talking about this later.
I don't have to
thing,
go.
Man.
I've got the thing I need right here in my inventory.
I still have the branch I tore off the outside of the sacred
Exactly.
cliff. And now that I've taken a closer look, there's some pods on the stem. Yeah, what luck! I bet that plant I took the branch off of is precisely the one Rucker was talking about. I'll pull the pods off the branch.
You're a goddamn genius,
Done.
Brian.
Now I should open them and see if they contain those famous little red balls. These pods are really hard. There's no way I can open them with my hands. I need something else to tear them open.
What? Oh my god, they're freaking plants. They of course had to make this more complicated, didn't they?
I don't see any reason for doing it.
I was like, how are they gonna make this more complicated? How can they possibly make this more complicated? It's a plant. We have the plant. We have the pods. We have everything we need. But they managed. They managed to make it more complicated.
Hey, Saturn!
I did not actually want to talk to him.
We'll discuss.
Ciao!
There's an empty space. I can't think of any tool I might need.
Except that those pliers there, those or wire cutters or whatever, that would obviously be used for opening the pod, you dumbass. Or the saw, or any other thing around here that would obviously work for doing what you need to do, but we can't get it because the artwork in this game is frustrating. Let's try giving it to the
You
plant.
won't get anywhere doing.
No.
You won't get any. I don't know.
Well, let's see if there's anything in the closet. Let's check the closet.
It's filled with all kinds.
Maybe there's something useful in there.
I don't see anything useful.
Damn. I was hoping. You know those pruning shears we had? Those would be useful right now. Oh, I think I heard Charlie. Let's check the safe. See if there's anything in the safe.
I don't think I need anything.
Okay, never mind. Let's not check the safe. Let's check the desk.
I bet this was not an item.
No. What do we use for opening these pods?
A couple of pages and an. I'm not interested in.
Definitely hear a cat. I don't know where that cat's at, but I definitely hear one. This is gonna be a damn pixel hunt nightmare here. I just know it.
They're just decorative.
Wanna
They aren't
hint?
real.
You don't
Those
need a
decorative
hint,
rifles
Ralph,
aren't gonna.
but you're suffering.
I guess we can look at the pods.
Those darn little I don't see.
Keys.
I don't like that.
We need a knife or anything that can cut these open. Put it in the fire.
That doesn't make sense.
That actually doesn't make sense.
A bell.
Okay, I guess we'll go upstairs.
I don't really know. I don't get it. I don't see any. I don't see any. I can't think of. I can't think of. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't seem like a very. I don't like that.
Cut it with the cactus.
Sushi, I'm sorry for disturbing you.
Maybe.
No problem.
Anyway, Sushi.
All right.
It's not a bad idea. Is that your guess, Brave Star? Is that your guess on what we need to do?
It stinks like this. Okay, let's take one more peek. This scalpel may be just what I was looking for.
Alright. I should have done that when I was here. I should have remembered that it was a doctor. He was a doctor. See, I'm just annoyed that we had all these tools sitting around that could have done this. And we had to find the particular tool that we need. That's kind of annoying. Like, what the heck?
Yes. Ugh, that didn't work. These pods are as hard as a rock. Okay, let me try again. No way! The pods are like tubes of steel. Okay, let me try again.
Apparently this is wrong.
No way! The pods are like tubes of steel.
This doesn't make sense. This isn't how plants work. This isn't how plants work. The idea is that the seeds are in the pods, and the pods can open to release the seeds.
Okay, let me try again. No way! That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't seem like a...
Well, all the puzzles in this game are super jank, so I don't know why we'd expect this one to be any different. Where are you? What are you doing, Charlie? Okay. Couldn't tell if he was cleaning himself or not. Well, he doesn't have the donut on. We have this little fish. It's like a fish scratching post. It's in the shape of a fish, but it has a way they can get in it. It's got a hole in it on both sides so they can get in it. Charlie has never gotten in that thing, ever before. And today he got in it.
That's not necessary. The boiler's full of fuel for a while. That doesn't make sense.
Seems like you're using a walkthrough, Bravestar. I'm trying not to do that. I'm trying to legit play this game and figure it out. I was probably gonna talk to everybody anyway, so we're good.
Sushi, sorry for disturbing you.
I don't know what she's gonna do
No
for me, though.
Anyway, Sushi.
All right.
Well, she's not
Sushi.
gonna tell me anything.
No.
Oh, how do you become a hacker?
So, how did you become a hacker?
Well, it's a matter of challenges, you know? I've never done anything to hurt anybody. No viruses or anything like that. But when you get the challenge of breaking into a supposedly invincible system, it's just irresistible.
God.
You have to demonstrate that you can do it. That the people who created the infallible system might be good, but that you are even better.
Are you serious? Are we hacking the pods? Is this an analogy?
You think I should have...
The question, if you...
Anyway, Sushi, well...
All right.
Please tell me we're not using this. We're not...
I don't see any reason. Okay, let me try again. No way! I don't really know what... That doesn't seem like a... You won't get anywhere doing that. That won't work. You won't get any... No, you won't get any... I don't see any reason. I don't get. I don't think that. You won't get any.
The puzzles don't stop. The puzzles are so dumb in this game. We need to hack the pods.
Those darn little ayahuasca balls Wrecker needs are probably inside. Those darn little... I don't think that's a good...
Take the red pill. Take the red pill, yeah. Let's head into the Matrix. Let's head into the Matrix. Take that red pill. Oh my god. Alright.
You won't get anywhere doing...
I thought
The
throwing him
poker's
in
made
the
of iron and
fire.
looks pretty strong. The
Poker looks pretty strong. It was a goddamn
use it.
pixel hunt.
It's been covered with ash and soot by the fire. I don't really know what to...
Put it in the fire.
Why do that? The fire's burning nicely. I don't get it. You won't get anywhere. It's covered in soot from that fireplace, but it looks pretty durable. It's covered in soot. That won't work. It's covered in soot. That doesn't seem... You won't get any... I don't like... That doesn't...
You hate this game. The puzzle design in this game is so bad. It's like so bad.
As a bell, as usual, a bell. I wonder why Sushi has lit the fire at this time of year. Nah, it's not just the With this weather? No way!
Burn that.
I don't like that idea. That won't work. Yes! Good idea! If I heat up the scalpel, it'll definitely cut better. I'll leave it in there for a few seconds to make it nice and hot.
What?
Alright, that should do the trick. Ow! I gotta be careful. It's burning hot. Alright, this time the pods will yield to my strength. Finally. Now I've got those silly ayahuasca balls. And just in time. The scalpel's cooled down and is now at room temperature. Good thing I cut through the pods when I did.
I'm in disbelief. I'm in disbelief at this game. Every time I think one puzzle has just taken the cake.
Ugh, I've had it with this game. I'm going for a scuttle.
That was the night that Taco deleted his channel. Yeah, well, I don't know. That was the night my brain exploded from rage. I mean, I can see where they were going with that puzzle, to be perfectly honest. But it was very poorly executed.
Whoa, Rucker's gonna flip when he sees this. Hey, Rucker.
Hey, what's up?
You'll never believe it.
What?
I've got some ayahuasca balls.
No way, brother.
Don't believe me? Seeing is believing.
Hey, Charlie. Hey.
Man, you're right. It's prime ayahuasca.
Told you so. Can you make that Hopi brew you told me about now?
Of course. I'll get right to it.
Perfect. I'll let you work then. Well, a long time seems to have gone by. I think that Rucker must have that brew ready.
Rudiger.
Rucker!
Yeah, I'm over here, man.
That's true. The inventory screen does look really bad compared to the rest of the game.
I have the finished product. And I'm telling you right now, this is some grade A stuff. Those Hopis sure knew what they were doing. If this doesn't put you into orbit, I don't know what will, my friend.
Okay. Does this taste bad?
Bad? No way. These guys even made their herbal infusions taste delicious. Drink with no fear, man.
Yeah, I can feel it already. It's as if I were levitating. I'm leaving before the effects get any stronger.
Okay, sir, but I'm drinking the leftovers.
Now I know I'm prepared enough to become a medium.
Don't we drink
give
it
up, do
here?
you? Very well. Let me look into your eyes. You win, Brian. I think you will be able. Your eyes have revealed this. Good. Your mind is ready. Now we must prepare your soul.
Prepare my soul?
It is indispensable in case something goes wrong.
What do you mean by that? I didn't think this was dangerous.
And it is not, provided a medium is truly prepared. Believe me, preparing your soul properly will keep you from fear.
Okay already. Fine. What do I have to do?
Kneel before the altar.
Here?
The chicken
on your
altar.
knees. Repeat after me.
Okay.
San Luciano, I pray that you care for my soul while it is absent from my body.
San Luciano, I pray that you care for my soul while it is absent from my body.
Santa Brigida, protect
that
me with your
Columbo?
cloak and do not allow the devil to take over my body.
Is that Columbo? Kind of looks like Columbo. Does it not? In a mini Columbo? I'm just looking at everything in this scene.
Santa Brigida, protect me with your cloak and do not allow the devil to take over my body.
Jesus, my soul is clean and ready to travel to your side if you wish it to be so.
Jesus, my soul is clean and ready to travel to your side if you wish it to be so.
Enough. Please rise.
Okay, should I bring in Gina so we can get this over with?
Not so fast. We won't be doing it here. We are going to the Well of Souls.
Where?
Do not worry, it's a proper place. Do you see the well to my right? That is the place. Go.
Do we really have to go in there?
Yes, we do. Think no longer
Yes,
and
it
go in.
is.
Vámonos. You will see a seat inside of a pentagram. Sit in it and prepare your mind. Oscar will help Gina and me down.
All right, whatever you say.
We're going to the Well of Souls.
Let's begin. Now, Brian, it is important for you to stay relaxed.
Was it really necessary to tie me to the chair?
See, believe me, it was for your own safety, I assure you. Now, stare into my eyes, por favor. All the tension is flowing out of your body. You are relaxed, more and more relaxed. You feel good. Muy bien. I am going to count to 3, and when I finish, you will fall into a deep slumber. 1, 2, 3. We are here to contact a being from the other side. We have the wheel and the medium. We have the wheel and the medium. The medium awaits in the center of the pentagram. Someone from this plane wishes to speak with that being. We invoke that being with all due respect. We have the wheel and the medium. Gina, it's your turn. Speak with that spirit. Tell him you want to talk with him.
Johnny! Johnny the Indian! It's me, Gina! I need to talk with you! You were about to tell me something and we were interrupted. Now we have the chance to finish our conversation. Johnny! It's me, Gina! Please, talk to me!
Ah! Boogeyman!
Johnny? Is that you?
Gina, what the devil happened? Where am I?
The Sandretti's got you.
Yes, I remember. We were talking at the Pink Iguana when those thugs showed up, but I don't remember anything more. Where have I been? It's dark here, and I'm freezing.
Johnny, look, you're locked up. The Sandretti's locked you into the basement under the storeroom in the Pink Iguana.
Damn them. Gina, you've got to help me. Get me out of here, and I'll take you with me. We'll be rich, kiddo, and we'll live like kings.
So, it's true? You kept the money from the truck heist?
Of course I did. I pulled one over on those bastards. I'll share the cash with you, baby. Just get me out of here fast.
Now's not a good time. There's guards all over the place. I'll come get you out later. But tell me, where did you hide the money? The Sandrettis haven't been able to find a clue.
Of course they haven't found it. Do you think I'm an idiot? Those evildoers will never find the money.
You are so sly, Johnny. Where's it hidden?
Yeah, kiddo. Too smart to trust you, too. I'm not telling you one more word. Get me out of here, and I'll give you your piece of the pie.
Okay, all right. I'll come back in a while and help you escape.
I'll be waiting. Make it quick.
Johnny? Johnny?
He has departed. And I must say I don't like what I saw one bit. Gina, you have toyed with a spirit, and that can be very dangerous. I hope you don't regret it later on. But let us set that topic aside. Brian is exhausted and needs to rest. Oscar, untie Brian and take him to my room. Lay him on the bed and let him sleep as long as he needs.
Something ain't right.
Ow! Gina!
Oscar put you in bed. You've been asleep for nearly 24 hours. The effort of being a medium left you exhausted. Do you remember anything that happened in the Well of Souls?
Enough! Everything seemed like a dream. It was like I was floating above your heads, but I perfectly remember that you didn't invoke your father.
No, it was Johnny. Johnny the Indian.
That's it. Well, don't you think you owe me an explanation?
Yes, I guess so. Well, here goes. Remember everything I told you about my father's death in the hospital?
Yeah, of course I remember.
Well, it wasn't exactly true.
You mean your father didn't?
No, he's perfectly fine. And he doesn't work for the government, like I said. He breeds sheep in Marion Bridge, Utah.
So, you invented all of that?
Not exactly. Let me explain. I really did work at the Pink Iguana, but I wasn't really a singer. I performed in another type of show. That night, when my act was over, I talked to Johnny the Indian, a pretty shady fellow who'd just gotten out on parole. Johnny had had a few too many. He told me he was going to start a new life and that I should go with him. He showed me the crucifix he wore around his neck the whole 4 years he's been in prison and said it was the key that would open the door to that new life. He was drunk and I didn't take him very seriously. I thought the guy was embracing Christianity or something like that. And then the Sandretti brothers showed up. Johnny asked me to keep the crucifix for him and to disappear before they saw me. Everything I told you about my father's death in the storeroom of the Pink Iguana was true, but it wasn't my father they killed. It was Johnny. They interrogated him and beat him to a pulp. I'd heard of the Sandretti brothers and how dangerous they are, but that night, I saw it with my own eyes. When I saw them kill Johnny, I couldn't help but scream, so they found me out and I ran as fast as I could down the alley.
But why were they interrogating him? What did he do?
Well, Johnny had just spent 4 years in the slammer for holding up a truck. The whole heist was set up by the Sandrettis. Johnny was part of the group that did the job. In the beginning, the theft was a success, a fast robbery with no deaths or injuries. The money was supposed to be handed over to the Sandrettis in a garage a few hours later, but someone set a trap. The garage was full of cops, and the thieves were arrested. Luckily for them, the Sandrettis didn't show up personally, so no one could prove they were involved. However, they didn't catch all the thieves. For some reason, Johnny managed to get away, and they didn't find him till 2 days later near the Mexican border. More importantly, the money from the robbery never appeared.
What do you mean?
It wasn't in the garage, and Johnny didn't have it when they arrested him. He swore he escaped from the garage without taking a cent. Despite all their investigations, the police never found the cash. From what I heard the night they killed Johnny, the Sandrettis suspected he'd kept the money and that he was the one who informed the cops and set up the raid on the garage. They thought he'd hidden the dough somewhere during the 2 days he was hiding out and that he had let himself get caught so the Sandrettis wouldn't suspect anything.
You think someone with that much money would allow himself to be caught knowing he'd be put away for years?
Yeah, if he didn't have any other choice. He knew that if he ran off with the money, the Sandrettis would find out and hunt him down long before the police did. He must have thought 20 million bucks were well worth 4 years in prison.
20 million?
20 million! No doubt Johnny thought that by the time he was released, the Sandrettis would have forgotten the whole story and that he could enjoy a great retirement. But things didn't work out that way. The Sandrettis don't forget 20 million bucks just because, and they were looking for him the day he got out of jail.
So, when the Sandrettis interrogated him, did they get the truth out of him?
No, that animal Gustav killed him too fast, and Johnny never acknowledged having kept the money.
So we don't know if Johnny really even had it.
Oh, yes we do. He told me so through your mouth during the seance. The bad thing is, I couldn't get him to tell me where he hid the money.
So, all you were really interested in the whole time was getting that money, huh?
No, well, at least not at first. I was just trying to save my life. I had been an eyewitness to a murder and knew that they would snuff me out.
And what were you
to keep me from
interested
talking.
in, Brian?
After that, I admit I thought if we found the money, I could start a new life far from the Sandrettis. Is that so terrible?
Depends on how you look at it. What I don't understand is why they didn't knock us off in Chicago when they had us trapped in the museum.
Someone at the Pink Iguana probably told them Johnny had talked to me before they killed him. They must have thought I knew something about the money, and they wanted to get it out of me. Lucky you were so great and got us out of that awful cabin.
Oh, don't suck up to me now. You've been fooling me all this time. I'm such an idiot. I walked right into your trap.
Please, Brian, you've got to forgive me.
He is an idiot.
I never wanted to lie to you, but I was scared to death, and I was afraid you wouldn't help me if I told you the truth.
Well, you're wrong there. I'm so stupid I'd have helped you anyway. But this is the end of it. I'm leaving straight for California, and you?
No, please. You know they'll kill me. Sooner or later they'll find me and do me in. My only chance is to find the money and use it to start a new life. You know that. Please don't leave me alone now. Help me.
Okay. I'll help you find that cursed money. And then, I never want to see you again as long as I live.
Don't say that. I really care about you.
Oh, please.
Lies.
Don't play me for a sucker again. I already said I'd help you. Save the sorry act for the theater.
Don't believe me if you don't want to, but I'm being sincere. Besides, if we find the money, half will be yours.
I don't want a dime of that money.
Do whatever you want.
Well, we know Johnny safeguarded the money somewhere nearby. And no matter how strange it seems, the finger in the bottle must have something to do with it. But where should we start to look?
Look, while you were asleep, I remembered something Johnny told me years ago, before the robbery.
This is a big
What?
info
He
dump.
said that he used to take time off between jobs to spend a few days in his homeland in Arizona, in an old trailer where he used to live before going to New York. That trailer can't be very far from here. And if we find it, maybe there'll be some clues about the money inside.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Well, I'll start with that and try to find that trailer.
I'm going with you. My leg is much better.
No way. You haven't recovered yet, and I don't want to have to carry you.
Are you gonna be mad at me for the rest of your life?
No, because I plan on removing you from it soon.
Fine, just go alone if my company annoys you.
I'm leaving, but don't worry. I'll be back.
Goodbye.
And yet Brian is still at it. He should break her other leg. That's pretty far. That's a pretty, where are we going anyway? I don't remember. Oh, we're going to a trailer, right? We don't actually know where we're going. I think we might have to ask somebody about this. Let's talk to,
I think the first thing I'll do is go see Sushi. I've got to speak with someone I can trust about all of this.
I was just about to say that. Let's go talk to Sushi.
Hi, Sushi.
Hi, Brian. How's it going? Did you find anything out?
Actually, I did, but I'm not sure whether I'm too happy about it.
Why's that? What happened?
Everything Gina told me to wrap me up in this mess has turned out to be a pack of lies.
Seriously? Tell all.
Look, do you remember about Gina's father?
Yeah, the poor girl saw them murder him in cold blood right before her very eyes.
Well, forget about the murder. The old guy is living peacefully breeding sheep in Marion Bridge, Utah.
What?
The world's first literal
And that's when
figurative
Gina told me the
puzzle.
truth. She can't return to New York because she wouldn't last 2 days. She plans to have me help her find the money that Johnny stole so she can start a new life. I don't know what to do. I'm not interested in the money, but I don't want to leave Gina high and dry either. Besides, my life isn't worth much more than Gina's at this point.
Well, the way I look at it, that money has no owner at this point. It'd be better for Gina to keep it and start that new life than to have it end up in the hands of those awful Sandretti mob guys. As for the bank the money was stolen from, I'm sure it got an insurance payoff years ago, so nobody will lose out.
I don't know. Ever
I
since
mean,
I
the
left New
insurance
York,
company.
I feel like I've lost control of my
Technically,
life.
but
I'm like a puppet with someone else pulling my strings. They decide what I can and can't do. Sort of like in those computer games. You know what I mean?
Computer adventures? Yeah, I love them. Cheer up, Brian. You know you can count on me for help.
Thanks, Sushi. You're wonderful. Anyway, I gotta try and find Johnny's old trailer. We know it's around here somewhere, and I'm sure I'll find clues in it leading me to the money.
An old trailer? I don't remember seeing one, but the truth is that I don't leave Douglasville except to go into the city for provisions. Maybe Rutger or Saturn know something.
Yeah, I'll go talk to them.
Talk
See
to
you around,
Rudiger.
Sushi.
Okay, see you soon.
let's talk to Rudiger. Rudiger seems to know stuff. Hacker ethics are fantastic too, yeah. I like how I'm like, I don't want to leave Gina high and dry. I mean, the fact that we're even here is, like, our own fault.
Hey, Rucker.
Hey, how was that yummy cocktail I made for you?
Great, it worked fine. But I assure you, I don't plan on trying it again.
Well, whatever.
Hey, do you remember seeing a trailer around somewhere during your plant gathering expeditions?
A trailer? No, I don't remember seeing any trailer, man.
Well, so much for that.
I'll just go on my... See ya!
See ya!
Rudiger was no help.
Hey, Saturn!
What?
Hey, when you've gone out looking for raw materials, did you happen to see a trailer?
I think I recall seeing an old trailer one time. Yes, but it didn't seem like anyone lived in it. It looked abandoned.
And where was that, Saturn? Don't you remember? It's really important.
Well, let me think. That must have been 7 or 8 months ago. And at that time, I was involved in a project for which I needed a large quantity of clay. So I was in search of argillaceous zones. By the way, have I mentioned a simply amazing work? The construction of an exact replica of the city of Florence in the second half of the 14th century. Splendor of Florence. It's one of my greatest works. You see, I was trying to capture the spirit that...
Listen, Saturn, that's interesting and all, but I'm in kind of a hurry. I'll drop by later so
Thanks
you
for
can fill me
Jack
in
for
on
the
your
taco
great work,
party.
but please just tell me where you saw that trailer for now.
All right, I shall. It was on the other side of Painted Canyon Gulch, to the south of Douglasville, about 1 hour away from here.
Okay, I hope I can find it.
You should really reflect on your life, BB. You always seem to be searching for something you don't have.
Yeah.
We'll discuss that.
Ciao.
Yeah. Alright, we know where it is, right? Path to Johnny's trailer. Alright. Well, there's stuff here. On the plus side. Apparently we just walked an hour.
Ha! There's the trailer. No doubt about it. That's gotta be the one.
I don't know.
Okay, let's see what I find around here.
I see an old bike. A thing, a tire, a bottle. Some rocks. Lots of rocks. There's a trailer. Finally, we actually see a trailer. Okay.
It's closed. Impossible. It's locked up tight.
Gee, maybe we could, like, climb in a window or something?
Door's locked shut. I could try to sneak in through a window, but they're full of broken glass and it might be dangerous. There's gotta be a trap door in the floor of the trailer, but sliding underneath that jalopy in these conditions would be crazy.
Let's make this as complicated as possible.
What a wreck. Door's locked shut. I could try. There's gotta be a trap door in the floor of the trailer, but sliding underneath that jalopy in these conditions would be crazy.
Yeah, probably. That's probably what I have to do.
What a wreck.
Hey, there's...
Pretty old.
It's over here.
Pretty old. But I think it should...
Go. Oh. You should be able to hold the weight of a car. What does the car have to do with this? I can't go this way.
Why? So nobody can get to this side?
Yes.
I don't really see why, and besides, I don't think I could move those big boards without help.
Hey, there's a stick. I want the stick. Get the stick.
Door's locked. There's gotta be a trap door in the floor.
Get the stick. Get the stick. Climb on the roof. You got it? You got it, Austin?
Door's locked. There's got. Sure. By using it as a lever, I might get that door open.
I'm a genius!
It worked! I'm in. Let's see what I find inside.
I'm a genius!
Ugh, what a stench! Place is a mess. I'd better move fast and get out of here as soon as possible.
That was probably the alternate solution, Austin. We find an injured raccoon nurse in health training to sneak into the broken trailer through the window to get what we need. That was probably the alternate solution. The other solution was to use the fireplace poker to open the door like a crowbar.
Don't see anything tasty. Just some leftovers and a couple of empty bottles.
Leftovers seem like they would be really gross.
It's as big of a mess as the rest of this disgusting trailer. It's just filled with old clothes.
Search it.
I won't find any clues in there. Just old clothes and some blankets.
How do you know? You didn't even try. What the heck?
No, that's okay. What for? The piece of cheese on the third shelf? I think it's already too late to save it.
Okay.
I wouldn't sleep in that bed for anything in the world.
Lies. Sure, for $10 million.
Something.
$10 million. It's probably the best cheese in the world, but we'll never know because we won't even try it. How lame. It's trailer aged. I mean, that's the best kind of cheese, right? The trailer aged. What the F are we supposed to do in here? I want to go to... Oh, there's a garment.
How weird. This looks like a nun's habit. No, why would I want to take that? Plus, I'm very respectful about that sort of thing. I wonder why Johnny would have a nun's habit in here. I wonder why...
It's none of my business.
It's just filled with old...
Yeah, exactly. That's the real cheese masters use. The real cheese masters use meth trailers. I don't see anything in here. Like, nothing, except this. And it doesn't seem like we can get it, so...
Pretty old.
Maybe just the fact that there was... Maybe we can talk to somebody about it? I mean, I don't know. Like, that may be a clue. I looked in the trunk. can't look in the trunk. I mean, I tried. It's just there was nothing there. It says, why would I want to take some old clothes?
I'd better ask Oscar.
What?
I'd like to go.
You want to see the girl? Well, come on.
What?
Gina got all excited when I told her I found Johnny's trailer. She's certain that we're really close to the money.
Okay. That's not really what I wanted. I was hoping she could tell me about the nun thing. I guess we'll talk to Sushi again and see if she has anything to say about it.
Sushi, sorry for disturbing you.
Okay.
No problem.
I found Johnny's trailer.
How cool! And did you find any clues leading to the money?
I'm trying.
Okay, keep me updated.
That would be a
Anyway,
no.
so-
All right.
What the hell? What are we supposed to find in the damn trailer? Like, I'm annoyed now. I'm annoyed because I feel like we're in for like a pixel hunt nightmare yet again. Maybe there's something outside. I don't know. Inspect the trailer. Tray? What's this tray?
It's full of papers. Okay, I'll just rummage through these papers. This looks interesting. It's an advertisement for a bank. That may be where the money is. I bet Johnny put the money in that bank. I have to find out if he really did.
I guess that's a clue. Is that good enough? Is that good enough? We're gonna have to Ocean's 11 this last puzzle? Yeah. I feel like that's what we've been doing this whole game. Or something. It feels like we've been breaking into a bank this whole time. We already broke a combination lock though.
Sushi.
So, you know.
No problem.
Anyway,
All right.
God damn it.
Sushi.
Okay, do that.
Hey, Brian. Anything newsy?
Yeah, I found a brochure for a maximum security bank in the trailer. I'd appreciate it a lot if you could investigate it on the internet and find out about the bank.
Sure, that's a cinch. I'm gonna finish a little job I'm wrapped up in, and then I'll get right to it. Leave the brochure on the desk, please.
Okay, thanks, Sushi.
No problem. I'll report back later.
Alright. What do you think we have to do? Leave and come back? Okay, that's good enough, or do we actually have to wait?
Sushi.
Hi, everybody!
Hi,
Dr. Nick!
Take the band!
No problem.
How's it going? Thanks for the raid! Have we played The Vanishing of Ethan Carter? I don't think we have. I don't think we played The Vanishing of Ethan Carter.
Yellow.
Thanks for the follow! welcome everybody from Dan the Band Music. I hope you were doing some really cool stuff for the Crimson Diamond, a game that I'm looking forward to. I will say that. And hey, Maple Mystery. We're playing Runaway, a road adventure, a game that is, it looks great. Like, it looks good. But the game, the puzzle design is really... it's really bad. We've had... Okay, here's an example. We had to make peanut butter. We had to make peanut butter. And to make peanut butter, we had to combine peanuts and butter and put them in the sun. That's puzzle one. That didn't make sense. We also found some shot down World War II aircraft that was shot down by the Japanese in Arizona. And we had to heat up a knife in order to cut open a plant. And among some other things. But some pretty bad puzzle design here. Like some very, very illogical, just way out there puzzles. That were like... Everything's like, oh yeah, we had to drop a plant to get a wrench too. We had to drop a plant in a trough in order to get a plant because we didn't want to reach our hand into it to get it. Like, I feel like the art and the puzzle design were disconnected. Like, they weren't connected to each other. So you see all sorts of stuff around in the artwork that could solve your problems. Like, you see all sorts of things. Like, you needed to cut something open. There's knives. There's wire cutters. There's, you know, everything all about the scenery. But you can't grab any of it. And to me, that was pretty annoying. The game is not great at giving you hints either. Like, sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, you're right. I feel like this one is worse than most games I've played. Like, at least when you're done with the puzzle, you're like, oh, I see what they were going for. This was made by a Spanish company, like, from Spain. So maybe that's part of it. It does say Runaway. The graphics are fantastic, though. The actual artwork and stuff is great. It looks good. The voice acting is adequate. But the puzzles are garbage. But at least you can't soft lock yourself. That's true. But apparently the French love this game. Like, the French, boom, this is a 10 out of 10 in France. Apparently they want those nonsensical puzzles. Apparently that sells. Nonsensical puzzles are their jam. France accounted for 1/4 of all sales of this game. And the second game. It didn't do that well in the U.S. though. At least not during its initial debut. They do love point-and-click games. It did well in France. It did well in Germany. But a quarter of the sales were in France. Yeah, I don't know if it had a hint book to go along with it. All right, we're trying to find some money. We're trying to find $20 million that was hidden away.
Did you find anything on that bank brochure?
No, I haven't had time yet. I'll do it soon, don't worry.
Anyway, Sushi.
All right.
Damn it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Maybe we have to leave town and come back. So let's just go somewhere. Let's go here. Let's go here and then come back. And maybe she'll have done it since we had to walk like an hour.
Brian, come on up, fast.
Ah, here we
got
go.
Some really juicy news.
I'm coming.
Probably not a bad idea.
So, what did you find out?
First of all, I investigated what type of bank the brochure you found is for. It's not any conventional bank. The customers rent safety deposit boxes to keep their stuff in. Money, jewelry, antiques, whatever. They don't have to give any explanation at all of what's deposited inside. And I assure you, the place is a veritable fortress. I need not say that there has never been a robbery or even an attempted robbery.
Then, do you think Johnny put the money there?
Well, it's a possibility. This type of bank charges its customers a fortune, and in turn they pay astronomical taxes to the government in exchange for certain immunity. I mean, the police have no access to lists of customers or the items on deposit. That undoubtedly makes it a pretty safe place to stash money. Using my amazing skills, I broke into the bank's database, but I didn't see the name Johnny anywhere on the list of customers. That doesn't surprise me. If Johnny wanted to hide the money there, I'm sure he was more concerned about throwing the Sandrettis off than the police. But what really gave me a big clue was the security system used at the Mojave Bank. When customers rent a safety deposit box, they receive no key or magnetic card whatsoever. Nothing. What they do is perform a fingerprint analysis. And when customers want to access the box, they just place their index finger on a scanner for the computer to identify their fingerprint. And then they're let in. You catch my drift?
Yeah, you're thinking of the bottle of formaldehyde I found in the sacred crypt.
There you go. Then I researched the police databases, and I entered Johnny's full name, John Tawangyama. I verified that he showed up dead in a New York alley 2 days ago. I kept following the lead of his last name, which obviously isn't very common, and I found an interesting bit of info.
More info
4 years
dump.
back, a woman's corpse floated up in the Green Gila River. When they checked her identity, she turned out to be Sister Juana Buenadicha of the Santa Clara Mission in California. She'd been strangled and thrown into the river.
A nun? No way! How was she connected to all this?
Juana Buenadicha is the name she took when she entered the order. That woman was an Indian, though, and her real name was Mary Tawangyama.
Was she related to Johnny?
It was his twin sister. Guess what was missing from the body when they found it?
I bet it was her right index finger.
Bingo! And whose name do you think the safety deposit box at the Mojave Bank was rented to for 10 years?
Sister Juana Benedicha?
Exactly. It all fits together now. Johnny made his sister rent the safety deposit box at the Mojave Bank and put all the money there. I don't think he planned on killing her in the beginning, but by the end, he was afraid she would betray him while he was in prison. That scoundrel preferred not to risk it, so he strangled his own sister, cut her finger off, and tossed the body into the river. I guess he thought it wouldn't be hard to disguise himself as a nun and use his sister's finger to take out the money when the time came. Hiding the finger in the sacred Hopi crypt seems a bit unlikely, but I think he was running out of time by then, and he needed a safe place to keep the finger for all of the years he was going to be locked up in jail. He knew about the crypt, and it seemed like a good solution. I suppose that what he never counted on was that the Sandrettis would get suspicious and go after him the minute he was released from prison.
Good work, Sushi. I'm amazed.
Thanks. Well, I don't think there's anything to stop you from taking the money, using the plan Johnny already cooked up. Just to be on the safe side, it would be better for Gina to dress up as Juana Buenadicha. She can put on a nun outfit and use the finger. I don't think she'll have any trouble taking out the cash. These banks are famous for not asking lots of questions.
Sushi, it's only fair for you to get some of the money. You've definitely earned your share. I don't really need it.
No, Brian. You know, I don't like to talk about this, but I've actually got a lot of my own money already. I inherited a truckload and won't be able to spend it all if I live 1,000 years. I'm not interested in money, probably because I've never needed it. That's just me. Don't think twice, Brian. Have Gina get the money and start a new life. You just have to get a nun costume, and that shouldn't be a
Wait. Now I remember.
Thanks for being here.
When I was in Johnny's trailer,
I appreciate it.
I saw a nun's habit on a hanger.
How evil. I'm sure it was
Have a
his
good
sister's
night.
habit. Well, all the better. Go get that habit and you're ready. But don't leave without saying goodbye.
Of course not, Sushi.
Goodbye.
Before picking up Gina to leave, I'll come by and say farewell. See ya.
See ya, Brian.
Later, nerd. Alright, so we go pick up the nun thing, which we should have gotten in the first place. That's the other thing that I dislike about this game, is we can't pick things up until we absolutely know 100% that we need them. So you can click on something, and it is useless, and then, like, you talk to somebody and get different information, and you know you need it, so then you pick it up, like an inventory item. I don't think I've encountered that in any game that I can think of.
Okay, but it gives me the creeps to take it. Think of that poor woman killed by her own scoundrel of a brother. I think we're in luck. The habit is just
This
Gina's
game
size.
is jank.
Yoink! Okay, all set. Now for the money.
Are we gonna
I
finish
hear
this
the
game?
sound of an engine in the distance. I think a car is approaching.
Get
Might
the
be
hell out.
dangerous. I'd better hide just in case.
You know who it is, don't ya? It's the Sandrettis, or whatever they're called. You know it's them.
No, not now! Those dumb goons, Gustav and Fyodor, they found us!
Here's the trailer, just like Bob said.
Yeah, but I don't think Johnny the Indian was dumb enough to hide the cash here.
I don't either, but we better check. Did you see that? Fresh footprints by the door.
Do you think they belong to that idiot and that bimbo?
They only belong to one person, and by the size of them, they must be his. Something tells me they're close by. They probably split up to try and find where Johnny stashed the dough. I bet they'll come back here, either together or alone.
What if they have the money?
Nah, I don't think so. Plus, finding them in this area won't be that easy. This is a huge desert. Let's do a full search of this trailer and wait for a while to see if they show up.
What if they don't?
Then we'll go out and look for them. And mark my words, we'll find them, whatever it takes. And when we do, they'll wish they'd never been born. Come on.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Rotten killers. I've got to do something before those two find us. Oscar!
What?
I'd like to go in and...
You wanna see? Well...
we gotta get out of here. You gotta get out, Gina.
Gina tried on the habit, and it fits like a glove. As for the thing about Gustav and Fyodor, I preferred not to tell her anything. If she'd found out those killers are roaming around here, there's no way I would have gotten her to stay in the house recuperating. It's too bad Douglasville doesn't have a man of the law to take care of those awful goons.
Damn it, Brian! What the hell is wrong with you, Brian? You don't tell her about that, Brian?
Oscar!
What?
Oh.
Okay.
Do we have a way out of here? Like, an actual way out of here? I think we should talk to her again.
Hello, Sushi.
Hi, Brian. Do you have the nun's habit yet?
I have it, but now we've got new problems. Right when I was leaving the trailer, Gustav and Fyodor showed up. They're the Sandretti's henchmen. They almost saw me.
Wow. So they're hot on your trail then?
No, I'm afraid not. I guess they knew about Johnny's trailer and must have imagined that we would be looking for it too. From what I could hear them say, they plan on waiting in the trailer to see if we show up.
Well, that gives you some time to escape. You've got the habit. Now go get the money and drive away fast.
I don't know. Now I realize that Gina and I will never be safe. No matter where we go, they'll end up finding us.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but I think you're right. So, what can you guys do?
I don't know yet. The best thing would be to think of a way to get rid of them all forever. You're a smart woman, Sushi. Can't you come up with something?
Well, just like that? No. I'll ponder the topic. Maybe between the two of us, we can devise a solution. But there's one thing that concerns me even more. What if those killers decide to leave the trailer and reconnoiter the area? No doubt they'd quickly find Douglasville. And from what you've told me, they won't hesitate to increase the body count, and that'll help them find you. We're all in danger.
Yeah, you're right. We should do something about that.
As soon as possible.
I'll try to think of something. Then I'll tell you about it.
Me too. See you soon.
Get some guns and shoot them. Maybe he can devise a plan. Hey, look at this alien. It's getting closer.
Hey, Saturn.
What?
We'll discuss that.
Ciao.
This alien is halfway done now. Look at that. You think we're gonna have a shootout at the OK Corral or whatever? I think we're gonna have a shootout here.
Hey, Rucker.
Hey, what's up?
I'll just go. See ya.
See ya.
Should we talk to Gina again, or what? What the hell should we do? I don't know what we should do. Go visit Gina again. Although we weren't
Oscar.
What?
I'd like to go.
You went well.
Or maybe we can talk to Dorito.
Gina's getting. I don't think it'll take her long. Oscar.
What?
I need to.
All right. Go.
Or we can talk to Dorito. Oh, we can see the inside of this building.
Hello, Mama Dorina?
Welcome to my little hacienda, Brian. What can Mama Dorita do for you?
Well...
Buy a
Okay, we can't do anything in here either. Yeah, I know. He could probably kick their butts. Oscar will probably kick their butts, but I can't, he won't. So that place is the bus, so it has to be somewhere in town. Has to be somewhere in town. Maybe somehow get into the liquor store? Do we have anything to get into the liquor store? Maybe we can get into the liquor store with this.
I don't like that idea.
No? Okay, how about the scalpel?
That doesn't make sense.
No? What's with these pots?
I can't believe how hard those were. It was a pain in the neck to get them open.
Okay, we're gonna set a trap for him here. I just have a feeling we're gonna set traps for him here.
I love those big smoke. It's all sooty. I can't see it.
Let's hit this button again.
Yes, a burst of steam blasted out.
The freck was that?
I'll have to wait for more steam to be produced.
The heck was that?
It's a sheriff's badge. It must have flown out the smokestack like the cell key did. Yeah, I can use that. It's not too worn out considering the circumstances.
What the hell do we do with this sheriff badge? The hell do we do with the sheriff's badge? There was fire. There was fire in the boiler. We built a fire earlier. Let's see if she will nominate me as sheriff of town.
I don't like that idea.
Nope. Nope. I thought maybe she would be like, you're honorary sheriff. You have complete authority over this town and can do whatever the heck you want.
No doubt about it. This must belong to the former.
Let's see if we can make Oscar sheriff. Let's see if he will accept sheriff duties.
Oscar?
What's up, Brian?
Your life has a new mission. I've spoken to Mama Dorita about this, and she fully agrees.
Well, what is it?
Oscar, you've been named the new sheriff of Douglasville.
Hey, it's working.
Please raise your right hand so I can swear you in. Repeat after me. I promise to defend, with my life if necessary, the laws set down in the Constitution of this nation.
I promise to defend, with my wife if necessary, the laws down in that Constitution of this here nation.
And I swear I will do everything necessary to ensure that these laws are not violated and to pursue anyone who might attempt to break them.
And I swear I'll do things necessary to ensure them laws aren't violated and to pursue anyone who might attempt to break them.
Perfect. Oscar, I hereby officially name you Sheriff of Douglasville.
Dandy.
Sheriff Oscar, your first mission has already come in. Listen, you've got to go to...
Hey, what about my weapon?
What?
My sheriff's weapon. What kind of law enforcement official can I be without a weapon?
Yeah, you're right. Of course, your sheriff's weapon. Sorry, I forgot to bring that. I'll go get it. You wait here and I'll be back faster than you can say sheriff. Yes, I know the rifle Sushi shot me with when I got to Douglasville has to be around here somewhere. I know she won't mind if I take it.
Now this is looking better. So you were saying? What is my first mission as sheriff?
Look, about 3 miles south of Douglasville, there's a couple of guys creating a ruckus and frightening the locals. You've got to stop them and lock them up in the Douglasville jail. But watch your step, partner. These guys are armed and dangerous.
Don't you worry, friend. In the penitentiary, they used to call me Terminator. I'm going after them.
Good luck. I'm sure you can do the job, Sheriff. Okay, the best thing to do would be to head for Douglasville and wait there until Oscar's completed his mission.
mean, at least we told Oscar what was up, but it does feel a little bit unethical. But we are Brian.
Here comes Gustav and Theodore's car. And Oscar is driving, so I guess everything went okay. Yes, he's pulling them out of the car, and he's tied them up hand and foot. What a tough dude. He's grabbed each of them by one arm and is dragging him into the jail.
How it's just being narrated.
Whoa, he's so buff. I've got to tell Sushi.
I love how this is being narrated and we're not actually seeing it.
Sushi, good news.
Really? What is it?
Those cursed assassins are now locked away in the town jail.
But how did you manage that?
It was Oscar. I made him the town sheriff and gave him his first mission, to capture those 2 killers.
No way. You're unbelievable, Brian.
That big guy Oscar is unbelievable. By the way, I gave him your rifle so he can carry out his mission. You don't mind, do you?
No, that's okay. Plus, I won't be needing it anymore. Law and order have been brought back to town.
But seriously, this is all good, but it doesn't solve the real problem. Besides, we're not exactly the murdering types. And even if we were, all we'd achieve by eliminating Gustav and Fyodor is for the Sandrettis to send more killers after us.
Yep, you're right. We've got to think of something to free us of the Sandrettis for good.
You said it. You know what? I think I'll go and congratulate Oscar and get the pleasure of seeing those 2 thugs behind bars. Are you coming?
No, not right now. You go, and I'll keep thinking of a plan.
All right, see you soon.
See you soon.
What the hell could we do? I mean, I thought murdering was, I thought we were gonna do murdering. And now we don't get to do murdering? Man. Jeez.
Oscar, good work. You managed to catch those 2 bad guys.
Thanks, but I was just doing my job. Those 2 bandits thought they could beat me with a little gun and some knives.
Yeah, they were really fooling themselves. You locked them up in the cell, right?
Yeah, the things they were carrying are in a jail bag on the desk in the office.
Perfect, Oscar. You're a real professional.
Just doing my work. By the way, Brian, from now on, would you mind calling me Sheriff?
Of course not. It would be a pleasure, Sheriff.
Thanks, Sheriff.
Hi, guys.
Sheriff Nerd.
You're the moron behind all this?
Not as much of a moron as you, it seems. This time
Nah.
you met your match, one would say. Wouldn't you, boys?
You mean that orangutan? He caught us off guard.
He didn't look dangerous with that silly face.
I'd watch my mouth if I were you. If Oscar hears you, I accept no responsibility for his actions.
You're some smart-aleck kid, but you're out of your league. Stop playing funny, boy. You're a dead man.
Yeah, deader than that corpse there behind you.
I don't think you should be threatening anyone at this point. You should be begging! And speaking of that guy back there, take a good look, because that's how you guys are gonna end up. What a waste of time talking to 2 killers.
By this time, the Sandrettis must be asking themselves why we haven't called in for 2 hours. It won't take them
That's
long
the bag
to send
Oscar
someone
left
out
me.
looking for
Inside
us.
are the
Get
things
ready,
Gustav
you
and
worm.
Fyodor had with them.
Let's check it out.
Okay. Examining the stuff those two guys were carrying around may give us some ideas. The canvas is pretty worn out, but I don't think it'll tear.
What's in it? Damn it.
Let me take a look. A gun, 3 loaders, a few knives, brass knuckles, a couple of wallets, and a cell phone. Run-of-the-mill stuff. Let me take a look. A gun, run-of-the-mill.
Boring.
Where's the girl?
Oh, we better save. Save as killers in jail. Alright. Play. Killers in jail.
What kind of game do you think you're playing, kid? Let us go now.
I'm not interested
and you
in
might
that.
get out of this alive.
But I'm not, and you know it, so you're an idiot. What do we do? Let's give this bag to Sushi and see if it helps at all. It's worth a shot.
Sushi,
Yes, Brian.
I brought you everything Gustav and Fyodor had on him. Maybe you can use it to investigate on the internet or something like that.
Okay, as soon as I have time, I'll take a look at it. Leave it on the table for me, please.
All right, it's all inside a jail bag.
Okay.
Alright. So we learned we leave town, we come back, and she'll have something for us. That's what we learned. Well, let's see if we can just, like, leave town and then literally come back. Whoops. Oh, it seems like we actually have, maybe we have to, like, go somewhere and then come back. Or maybe I'm just wrong. I don't know. Well, the bag's not there anymore, so that's a good sign.
Sushi, sorry for disturbing you.
No problem.
Have you taken a look at Gustav and Fyodor's things?
Yeah, but I bet all their papers are fake. I haven't found any information on their past on the internet. Although, well, there is one thing I discovered. Gustav is a total movie fan.
Movies? How do you know?
While looking through his wallet, I found a season ticket to the Film Archives of New York. Can you believe it? That animal is a cinema lover. I don't want to imagine what his favorite films are. You know, movies are what I miss most since moving here. In Boston, I used to go 2 or 3 times a week.
You like movies? Oh, I do too. I'm a major movie freak.
Oh, yeah? So tell me, who is your favorite director?
Who's my favorite director? Is it Alfred Hitchcock, Steven Spielberg, John Ford, Billy Wilder, or Woody Allen? I'm gonna go with Alfred Hitchcock. That's some classic stuff there.
Alfred Hitchcock.
Good one. The King of Suspense is one of the best, no doubt about it.
Getting back to our conversation about movies?
We were discussing our cinema favorites.
Yeah, probably.
Who did you say was your favorite director?
Steven Spielberg.
He's not one of my favorites, but I won't deny he's very talented. He's a hard worker and has directed some great films, of course.
Okay. What does this have to do with anything?
Anyway, Sushi, we'll talk later.
All right.
Oh wait, maybe we just need to pick the right.
Sushi.
Let's just pick all the directors, I guess.
No problem.
Getting back to...
Who did you...
John Ford.
I can see you like the classics. Wasn't The Quiet Man just amazing?
Getting back...
Who did you...
Billy Wilder.
Undoubtedly among the greatest of all. I watched The Apartment over 12 times.
Getting back to our...
Who did you...
Woody Allen.
He's my favorite, too. I know it's hard to pick, since there are so many good ones, but which of his movies do you like best?
Whoa! We got more stuff. Hey, Finkelroy.
Manhattan Murder Mystery.
I love that one. Do you remember the scene where... Hey, wait a minute. I think I've got an idea to solve all this. Just let me think for a minute here, but it should work. Wait, let me organize everything and then I'll explain.
What?
But can't you tell me about your bright idea?
No, I'd rather make sure that we have everything we need first. Come back in an hour, okay?
Damn it! I need to come back
Seems like
in
it's been an hour to me.
Hang on. I can't hit escape.
Well?
Let me explain. Remember how in Manhattan Murder Mystery they record the husband's voice in order to pretend that he makes a phone call later on?
Yeah.
No.
Sure, I remember.
My idea is to do something similar. We'll call the Sandrettis pretending to be one of the thugs.
I haven't seen that movie.
There's a cellular phone in Gustav and Theodore's safe. I've looked through it, and there's a number memorized as bosses, which is undoubtedly the number they call to report to the Sandrettis. We use a more sophisticated system than in the movie. A voice emulation program I downloaded once from a website called The Way Secret and Fully Invincible.
What would we achieve by calling the Sandrettis and pretending to be the thugs?
We'll make them suspect that Gustav and Theodore are intending to keep the cash for themselves.
Yeah. That sounds like a good plan. How do we do it?
You have to record the thugs' voices so I can enter samples into the program. It'll analyze them and create a filter which we can use on any voice to make it sound like the voice of those killers.
Program is that good?
Guaranteed. Meanwhile, you have to record Gina saying something like, "You lying murderer, you killed him and now you want to keep the money." Gina is on our side, so we can just use her voice. We don't need to emulate it. Got it?
Yeah, but are you sure this is gonna work?
Of course I am. Don't you worry. Just do your part and leave the rest up to me.
Not doing it.
There's an MP3 recorder on the table. Go get it and record those voices, please.
All right, I will.
Okay, don't take too long.
It's small and incredibly light.
Wow, thanks for your observation, Brian. Thanks, Brian. Alright, we need to record their voices. Okay, that should be easy. They won't shut up, so, you know. Seems like all we have to do is use it on them, right? Use tape on them.
I'm starving.
Okay, let's do
Aren't
it.
you going to feed us? Man, they get better treatment at Shawshank.
Hi, guys. How's it going?
What kind of game do you think you're playing, kid? Let us go now, and you might get out of this alive.
I'm starving. Aren't you going to feed us? Man, they get better treatment at Shawshank.
By this time, the Sandrettis must be asking themselves why we haven't called in for 2 hours. It won't take them long to send someone out looking for us. Get ready, you worm!
Hey, I think I'm ready to re-enter society. Why don't you let me out so I can integrate and start a new life? The first thing I plan to do is go massacre your whole family.
Well, that makes me want to let you out, for
Why don't
sure.
you shut your trap, you Russian retard!
Give it a rest, One Eye.
Come on, boys. Don't argue. Cellmates are supposed to get along. Done. Now I have the voices of those two recorded.
How is the end like the one that doesn't require any thinking at all? Like, I expected this giant, massive puzzle at the end, and so far it's just like... there's nothing here.
Hey, Sushi.
Hi. Did you get the recordings?
No, not yet.
No?
What?
I need them to implement the plan.
Yes, I did.
Stop wasting time and get those voices recorded. Come on!
Okay.
I did get the recordings.
Hey, Sushi.
Hi. Did you get the
No.
No, I need them. Stop wasting time.
Okay.
Yes, I did.
Hey,
I
Sushi.
got him.
Hi. Did you?
No.
No, I need stop.
Okay.
That's a lie. I totally got
Now
him.
I've recorded the thugs. I should record Gina's voice as fast
Oh,
as
I need to record Gina's voice. Why do I need to record Gina's voice? I didn't know I had to record Gina's voice. This game is how is that part of the plan? I didn't realize recording Gina's voice was part of the plan too.
Hello, Gina.
Johnny!
You tricked me, you hussy. Now you're gonna die. Now you'll know how it feels.
Calm down. You were asleep. You must have been having a nightmare.
Yeah, it was horrible. Johnny was rising from his grave to kill me.
There. It's all over now.
Yeah, good thing you got here and saved me from Johnny.
I don't know why her
You don't
name's
look so angry
Sushi.
with me anymore.
Well,
Maybe she
let's
really
drop
likes
that.
sushi.
Listen, come up with a plan for us to keep the money and get rid of the Sandrettis forever. I need to record you saying, "You awful killer! You killed him, and now you want to keep the money for yourselves!"
But what for? Explain it to me.
There's no time, Gina. Just trust me. Come on. Let's rehearse once before recording. Let me remind you of the sentence. You awful killer! You killed him, and now you want to keep the money for yourselves!
You awful lying killer. You killed him, and now you want to keep the money for yourselves.
That was pretty bad, Gina. When you lied to me, you did a much better job. Come on, try again.
You lying killer. You killed him, and now you want to keep the money for yourselves.
Better, but it still doesn't sound real. Try it once more.
You lying killer. You killed him, and now you want to keep the money for yourselves.
Well, it's no Oscar performance, but it'll do. Wait for me to start recording, and say it again.
You lying killer.
You lying killer.
You killed him.
Killed him.
And now you want to keep the money for yourselves.
Okay, I'm leaving. There's no time to lose. Get ready. I'll come back for you shortly, and we'll go find the money.
Aren't you going to tell me your plans?
Later, I promise. Right now, I have to leave.
All right, but don't take long, please.
No, don't worry. See you soon.
See you.
She looks pretty bored.
Now it's all recorded. I should take the recorder to Sushi ASAP so she can implement the plan.
You lying killer. You lying killer. You killed him, and now you want to keep the money for yourself. See, I can do it. I'm a level 20 actor or something.
Hey, Sushi.
Hi. Did you get the recordings?
Yes, I have it all.
Excellent. Leave the recorder on the desk and give me an hour to organize everything.
Whatever you say. See you in an hour.
Bye.
It's been about an hour.
Seems like it's been an hour to me.
Hey, Nikita, what's up?
All set?
All set. Look at this.
Brian, you're a bag of pond scum.
How does it sound?
Wonderful, Sushi. And you said I was unbelievable. You're the amazing one.
Well, it's no big deal. I ended up using Gustav's voice because he seemed like the thug leading the show. We'll make the call using my computer, but the computer has a system that will make them think they're receiving the call from Gustav and Theodore's cell phone. I've also prepared the sample of Gina with a few touch-ups, including gunshot sound effects I added in. Let's go. I hope everything turns out okay.
I'm sure it will, Sushi. I trust you.
Well, I imagine this is gonna go perfect.
It's about time. What the heck is up?
We nabbed him.
Well, have you gotten the information out of him?
It's what we suspected, boss. Johnny told that floozy where the money was hidden before we did away with him.
I knew it. So, what about the cash? Do you have it back?
Bad news, Chief. The money's history.
What? What do you mean it's history?
Let me explain, boss. When we got here and found that bimbo and her little friend, we decided to follow them without them seeing us. You know, to see if they'd lead us to the cash.
And?
And it worked, boss. We followed them to an old abandoned mine, and apparently that's where Johnny hid the booty after the heist. We caught him by surprise exiting the mine with 2 huge trunks, but this stupid mule Theodore jumped the gun as usual and shot too soon.
You useless, incompetent donkeys!
Theodore missed and they ran back into the mine. We chased after him and trapped him at the end of the mine shaft full of boxes. Boxes of dynamite, that is. I screamed at Theodore, "Don't shoot!" But that dimwit of a Russian had already fired a gunload of bullets. The whole place turned into an inferno in 1 second. We ran out and escaped from the mine by an inch.
Stupid morons.
The whole mine blew to bits with the floozy and that idiot inside. And the money, unfortunately. I'm sorry, boss. The way we left that place, there was no way to get the money out, and...
You lying killer. You killed him, and now you want to keep the money for yourself.
What was that? Gustav, you filthy rat! That was the girl who was screaming! Gustav! Gustav! You won't steal a cent from me!
Perfect. The seed has been sown.
Cool. Oh, and thanks for calling me
I
an idiot.
mean,
I'm sorry, but it has to be credible.
It doesn't matter. This came off great.
It sure did.
we basically
Excuse my
murdered
lack of
them.
modesty, but I did a wonderful job here. And you don't even know about the icing on the cake yet.
What icing?
Listen, and try not to fall to the floor and kiss my feet. I hacked into a Swiss bank and created an account under Gustav and Theodore's names with a balance of $20 million. I printed up a receipt from the account and stuck it into Gustav's wallet. It's hidden well enough that he won't find it before the right time. Tomorrow, I'll instruct Oscar to take the killers out of the jail, blindfold them, and take them far away from here. I'll tell him to abandon them on some remote highway, but to make sure he gives them their stuff back first. Either I'm way off here, or the Sandrettis will soon find them. I wouldn't want to be in their skin when the Sandrettis find the receipt from the Swiss bank.
Simply brilliant, Sushi. You never cease to amaze me. The only thing is, I'll have to lend Oscar the thug's car. I thought I'd use it myself to pick up Gina and go straight to the Mojave Bank before having a panic attack, but...
Oh, take it. It doesn't matter. Oscar can just take one of my Hummers tomorrow.
One of your Hummers?
Yeah, I have 3 in the barn, so that's all worked out. Anyway, let me tell you something. I hate goodbyes. I always end up in tears. So I'd rather just stay here by my computer instead of watching you leave, okay?
Thanks for everything, Sushi.
Have we
I'll
won?
never forget you.
Goodbye, Brian. Please come back someday. And send me some email.
My address is sushidouglas@hotmail.com.
Of course I'll write to you, Sushi. So long.
Farewell.
Have we just won the game? I feel like we may have won the game. I feel like this game may be over.
Sheriff, I've got a mosey. I've got an urgent mission elsewhere. I'm taking the prisoner's car, all right?
Sure. The keys are in the ignition.
About those 2 guys in there, just follow Sushi Douglas's orders. She's the mayor of Douglasville.
I'll do that.
I do
See you
want to
soon,
say,
Oscar.
Adios,
taking their
amigo.
car is a dumb idea. It's a bad idea. Taking their car is a bad idea.
Goodbye, Brian.
We'll miss you.
He was gay, wasn't he, Matt? What?
It's amazing how
Okay.
Sushi helped me put all the pieces together, isn't it? She's an amazing girl. I picked up Gina at Mama Dorita's house. Her leg had almost totally healed, so we headed for the Mojave Bank. We got there at dusk. That wouldn't be a problem. Sushi made sure it was the kind of bank where customers can do transactions at any time of day.
This
We were pretty
game is
scared,
jank.
but it turned out getting the money was simpler than we expected.
What the hell is this? Is this the bank? Some weird ass bank. Gina got healed by magic. I just want to say. She broke her leg and got healed by magic. Is this Gina? They put all of that in one giant safe? In one giant safe? Man.
Can you believe it? There I was.
How much do you think that
driving a
safe
car
cost?
stolen from a bunch of murderers with a beautiful woman at my side and 20 million bucks in the trunk. Las Vegas was close by, so we headed that way. We ditched the car and checked into a luxury hotel. Throwing caution to the wind, Gina insisted we get the best room in the hotel. The honeymoon suite. Obviously for newlyweds. So, we signed in under bogus names, pretending we just got hitched. Let me tell you guys, that sure made up for the bad days I've had. Gina and I, well, let's just say we had time to get more up close and personal. One morning when we went down to breakfast, we read in the newspaper that 2 guys' bodies had shown up, riddled with bullets in a New York
This
alley.
game is
Their description
jank.
left no room for doubt.
Oh my
It was
god.
definitely Gustav and Fyodor. They didn't give any further information in the paper, but I can imagine what went down.
So you are murderers, George.
Stop lying, you leeches. Where's the money?
I swear we don't have it, Don Roberto. That tramp's little friend is smarter than we thought. He framed us.
So what about that telephone call?
I never made that call, Don Roberto.
You filthy mutt. Do you think I can't recognize your scratchy betraying voice, you cellar rat?
We are lying, Carlo. We would never betray you guys. Roberto, perhaps they aren't deceiving us. Gustav and Fyodor are our best men, and they've always been loyal.
I know, Carlo. I know. But unfortunately, loyalty comes at a hefty premium these days. And I guess losing it for $20 million isn't a bad deal. So let's see if your faithful boys have an explanation for this. It was tucked away very nicely in Gustav's wallet.
Hey, you scumbags. Hey, nobody laughs at Carlos Andretti to his face. No, Don Carlo, don't do it.
Hey! Damn it, Carlo. If they're dead, we'll never get back the money.
I don't care. We got more than enough dough. The most important thing is that nobody else will be enjoying our money.
Yeah. So we're basically murderers.
Everything turned out all right after all. And frankly, I felt no remorse for those 2 killers. I was just sorry the Sandrettis didn't get what they deserved too. Anyway, even though it was unlikely that the Sandrettis would follow up on the matter, it was safer for Gina to take a long vacation where nobody'd recognize her. The Cayman Islands seemed like the perfect place. Gina insisted I go with her, but well, look, I just couldn't. I'd worked so hard to earn my chance to study at Berkeley. I couldn't just throw it all away.
It's Berkeley. That's not what Berkeley looks like.
We made it. Brian, are you sure you don't want to come with me?
No, Gina. I worked really hard to be able to come here, and I can't just let it all go by the wayside.
Whatever you want. I'm gonna miss you.
I'll miss you too. But it's for the best. This is where I belong.
You could always take a year off and then...
That wouldn't work. Be happy, Gina. See you soon.
I'd be happier with stubborn old you. Goodbye.
Because that's who opened the account, was a nun.
Why do I feel like a total idiot?
So...
What did you forget now?
Well, something tells me you're dying to come with me. Am I right?
Maybe, but what about you?
What about me?
Are you dying for me to go with you?
Of course. You know that's silly.
Well, now that I think about it, Berkeley's been here for over 100 years, so... guess it can wait 1 year more.
He's not coming back. He's not coming back. That's it. We're gonna get hooked on drugs and never heard from again, probably. I think we beat the game. I'm waiting to stop the timer for us to see the credits. I've been on that bridge. There's not much more to say about it. And it's red. Orange is red, like a rust red. I guess that bridge is in a constant state of being painted. By the time they paint one side, by the time they finish painting it, they have to start painting it again. I mean, that maybe they have better paints now, but that's what I heard. Hey, there's the credits. We did it! We beat the bad game. We did it!